The Blue Mass from the Knights of Columbus, Ben Dandro, and pastor at St. Mary Star of the Sea, Father Tim Nelson. Father Tim, Ben, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Bart. Good to see you.
Welcome back, Ben. Ben was here like every other month. Glad to have you back.
Good to be back.
Yeah, you're a member of the Knights of Columbus, and that's a big ministry of St. Mary's. They help you out a lot.
Oh yeah, and each of the parishes, Queens and St. John's, also have councils.
Nice. All right, you guys are working on, I think this is an annual event.
This is the 4th annual Blue Mass, Bart. The first Blue Mass actually was on 9/11 in 2021. So the way that to commemorate the fallen first responders in 9/11. At 9/11, 416 first responders lost their life. 343 firefighters, 60 police, and 13 EMTs.
This is photos. These are photos from not last year, the year before.
This was in 2022.
2022.
This was in front of St., and it's really great. I mean, this is an opportunity and a wonderful place to have it at St. Mary's downtown. Father Nelson, Father Tyler have just done an extraordinary job. The Knights. It is really a way to say thank you and pray for the safety and honor those men and women that protect our lives in Jackson County.
Father, for those first responders who aren't members of your church or Catholic, is this for them too?
Oh, you bet. Everyone's invited. And we're going to pray for all of them and recognize them, the sacrifice that they make. It's really a service that they render for others, and when they do that with all their heart, they do it for God as well. And so it's good that they're coming to God's house to give thanks.
Nice. Well, hopefully JPD Officer Samantha Jones will be able to make it, along with the rest of the department. But you're looking for everyone from all over, no matter what their department.
That's correct. We've sent out in the past previous invitations to all departmental heads, but it is open to every first responder in the Jackson community, in Jackson County.
We should tell people, don't call 911 between 10 and noon on Sunday.
Well, invariably at the previous 3, you will see very professionally Jackson firefighters get and exit the church, and Summit Township also. We've had Summit Township also get a response. We've got the Jackson County Sheriff and his people will be there. Jackson City Fire Department and police will be there, and Summit Township has said depending on their schedules, so there. But it's open to all members.
Once they got up while I was giving my homily, and I thought maybe it was something I said.
Well, I think every pastor has had this happen, where there was a medical emergency during the service. So this is probably comforting to know you've got all these first responders.
That's right.
Yeah.
But after the Mass, people are invited for
A brunch.
Oh, nice.
A brunch.
Now, the brunch is for the first responders and their families. And this coming weekend, it's a combined celebration of both honoring the first responders and honoring the birthday of our Blessed Mother, which is the feast day for St. Mary's Parish. And so we got both things going on. And for the first responders and their families, there'll be a catered lunch downstairs. But for the other members of the parish, there's going to be cake and ice cream out in the veranda in front of the church.
You've got a multi-event day.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a wonderful day.
I've got to figure out how I can make both,
Yeah, well, there will be both. There'll be members of the parish and
Right.
members of the first responder community.
But to get outside and get that ice cream.
There you go. And St. Mary's School will be open for a walkthrough and open house.
Right.
So invite people to that.
What do you need? Do you have everything you need? Do you need any sponsors or donations or anything?
Always welcome. I mean, we can always welcome and, you know, are appreciative of any type of donation or contribution. The main thing is we hope that we can get the first responders there and say thank you for them. And what the councils have done, we try to pool our resources to defray the cost for the brunch. We put on a nice brunch in that, and it's costly, and we defray the cost. So.
Sure. Do they have blue mass? Is this something that's being done in other parishes, Father?
I think it is. There are different types of masses. There's a red mass that honors attorneys, and there's a blue mass for the first responders, fire and police and EMTs, and there are others like that. I think there's a white mass for something.
This obviously is well attended by first responders. You know, from the photos, see all the trucks and everything. What are the men and women in the first responder community? What kind of response have you gotten from them for hosting this event?
Always very gracious, very, very gracious and very thankful. And it's gratifying. I mean, it's really gratifying to do this for them. And St. Mary's is just such a wonderful venue. Father has always done an incredible job of tying the readings and the homily and honoring the first responders together. And at the very end of the Mass, the tolling of the bells for those that have fallen in there. I remember the very first one on 9/11. It was just an incredible liturgy, and I've said that many times. And other parishioners and those that were in attendance and the first responders said the same way. So it's a wonderful liturgy.
Do you have your sermon all written?
No, I'm still working on that.
Well, you got a little time. It's not this. It is this Sunday.
Yes.
This Sunday. You don't have much time.
It's an inspiration.
Okay, it'll strike you.
Yes.
Yes.
It's always come together. It's been a wonderful homily and honor, and then a special blessing that Father gives to the first responders afterwards.
How big is your Knights of Columbus Council?
Well, we've got 4 councils now in the Jackson area that I'm the district deputy over. They vary in size from 67 members now up to 160.
Oh my.
Yes. Queens and St. John's have the highest number, and St. Joseph's has 67 members. St. Mary's has over 150 members. Queens, so the number 568 members in the Jackson district.
Oh, I had no idea. That's a lot. So you guys do a lot, not just fish fries.
Yes.
Although, Father, you tried an experiment. You tried to extend the fish fry season, and would you say it was a success or a bust?
It was probably a bust. I mean, it was. We were just trying to. We had a lot left over.
Get rid of the fish.
But I want to let people know that Washington Avenue goes right by St. Mary's School, and so the kids at the school hear fire, police, and EMTs all the time. And when they hear those sirens, they all make the sign of the cross and say a little prayer, praying for those who are in trouble and those who go to help them. So they're getting a lot of prayers, the first responders.
That's very neat. All right, one more time. First responders and your families, please join St. Mary's for the Blue Mass, and then a brunch for first responders and families
You bet.
afterwards. And then to
then
celebrate.
We'll be
St.
celebrating
Mary.
our Blessed Mother and with cake and ice cream.
All right. Thanks so much. And thanks for coming in today.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Bart.
St. Mary's pastor, Father Tim Nelson, and Knights of Columbus District Deputy Ben Dandro. Well, that's it.